was that all like?
It was awesome, man. It was fun to be a part of and fun to be on that field. Kind of knew what he's been doing this year, so we had a pretty good chance there going in there. That first at bat, Diaz fighting for that at bat, getting to first base, and after that we kind of figured it was going to be his time.
Can you take us through your read involved in dirt ball and kind of what you saw?
Solid dirt ball read, took it. Being aggressive there.
You've obviously done that for a long time. You kind of know what to pick up on. Like, what is the key to getting that job?
I don't know. I mean, just practice. We've been practicing it, and finally it paid off. So it was a good read there. We knew this guy, especially there with 2 strikes, we knew he was going to be in the dirt. So I was just trying to see something. Anything ricocheting somewhere. Just trying to be aggressive and take it.
That's one where the scoreboard tells you what to do too.
No, I mean yes, yeah, it does. But just knowing the game, I mean, he had 2 strikes on bogey, so he wasn't gonna give him a heater. Probably throw some soft to make him chase. So hopefully, we get something in the dirt like we did and take advantage of it. Sometimes, they make good blocks, but kicked enough away for me to be aggressive on it.
That's probably been an underrated part of your game for a long time, but are you even a better base runner now than you were?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you feel like you've gained the wisdom or the...
You learn. You definitely learn. There's a lot more rules. There's a lot more things you could learn on. We've made a big part of our game as an overall team. I think has been base running. So Shilty's been a big impact on it, and we've practiced it consistently in spring training throughout the year, and it's nice to see it pay off. It's definitely nice. So there's certain things you kind of take for granted in the game of baseball that you kind of just think, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go through the motions on it, and they would just come. But some of these you got to kind of work on it. You kind of forget some of these tendencies and some of these little things that really count. That like today, it helps you win a ball game. So. Shilty's been a big part of that, our coaching staff as well, giving us all the reports that we need to continue doing it.
With all the great things that Tatis has done in his career, is it a little bit surprising that tonight was his first walk-off home run?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I mean, baseball is crazy, It's a crazy sport. You don't really get those opportunities every single day. So, but today was a big one for us, and it was a big one for him as well.
How great was Dylan Cease tonight?
It was great, man. I love how he settled in, after giving up a leadoff homer. Things could have spiraled out of his control, and he stayed under his control. He stayed with his good pitches. He stayed with his command, and made hell of a pitches and kept fighting and kept us in the game. Hopefully, this gets him going. It's been two starts now that he's lined up some good pitches, lined up some good innings, and I think this is the one that's going to get him over that hump to continue being great.
It was solid. I gave us a chance to win. Wasn't would have liked to have been better in a couple areas, but ultimately won, which is the name of the game.
You gave up the early home run and then kind of found your way back into the game.
Yeah.
What does it take mentally to give up a home run that early and really lock back in?
Yeah, just staying focused on the task at hand, and it's just giving up hits and home runs is a part of the game, but. Just going out and getting the next guy, really.
When Tatis hits a home run like that, what's the celebration on your end?
Well, I was in the training room, so I didn't get to celebrate in the dugout with everyone. But I mean, it's obviously exciting, very exciting.
Are there TVs in the training room?
Oh yeah.
Did you jump out and run out to be on the celebration, or how did you enjoy this?
Oh, we enjoyed it in there. It's electric, and anytime he's up, you almost expect it at this point,
The walk to end your outing, you kind of know that was going to be it for you there?
Yeah, it seemed like it, and just missed by a couple inches. Yeah.
How did you feel physically coming in with the cramp and your concern coming in?
I felt pretty good. I wouldn't say I was my peak by any means, but I mean I felt pretty good, and I was able to throw 100 pitches without any issues. So definitely a lot of positives.
Did you come in thinking it wasn't an issue at all? Like you were past it?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting there to be anything.
So you didn't feel anything?
No.
The slider tonight was obviously very sharp. What made it? You went to it a lot.
Yeah.
Was that product of the game plan, or was that just
No.
working?
Yeah, I think just the way it's working, I didn't have the best feel for my fastball, so they weren't seeing the slider well, and we kind of just rode it.
How do you feel tonight's kind of an extension of how you've been dialing in your last couple of starts?
Yeah, I think it's a really good progression for sure. I've made some good mechanical adjustments, and I really feel like earlier in the year, if I only had really one pitch to rely on, it would have been tough for me to get through. But right now I'm in a good spot, and I'm able to get through 5 or 6 with basically just grinding. So it was definitely a good one.
One more thing. Look at last night. It was almost going to be the Jackson Merrill game, which you got that nice T-shirt on as well.
Yeah.
And tonight was Tatis. Where's the delight to watch those two particular players and what they can do in the
Yeah, I mean they're both superstars. At any given game, they can take it over offensively or defensively, or on the base path. I mean, they're such dynamic players. We're very fortunate to have them, and they're superstars. Not much else to say about it.